Good afternoon. Hey, and welcome back to Outlaw Radio 1960 to our video channel. When visiting the grocery store, one must wonder where people's heads are at and how little consumers know about where their food comes from, how it is labeled, where there is this veil of, how shall we say, part truths surrounding all of our food. One of my favorites, and I know one of my wife's favorites too, is the difference between brown eggs and white eggs. Well, for those of you who would really like to know, white eggs are laid by white chickens. Brown eggs are normally laid by brown chickens. A barred rock chicken, which is the one that looks like it's wearing this fancy tweed jacket, actually weighs a very sort of deep cream colored egg. And of course you have those little miniature chickens that give out all the colored eggs. So no. People, there is no difference between a brown egg and a white egg. They're eggs. They're laid by chickens, one brown, one white. No difference in the quality. Where the difference in the quality comes is if it is factory barn raised or if it is raised outside, which means free range. And there is a way to tell, because the farmers that have the chicken barns are starting to get away with using a lot of free range anecdotes because they've left a door open or something like that so that the chickens can freely move from the barn. Everything is usually now high health, but there are ways of getting around food politics. So, a free range egg, if you ever notice, well, let's put it this way, if you ever notice that the eggs that you get in the store, the yolks are so light, I mean, they're almost white, they're hardly yellow at all anymore. A free range egg is going to be a deep orange to deep yellow color. And there's where you're going to start finding your difference. And the difference is that the free range egg, the chicken's out there, it's eating what it should be doing, bugs and stuff like that, and getting scratched. And the reason why we have so many cases of bird flu is because of the confinement of these animals, just like swine flu. It's because of the massive confinement of these animals. Pigs don't do what they would normally do anymore. They're confined into barns of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 hogs. And the pork that you're buying no longer looks that nice pink color. It's almost a white, simply because these animals are deprived of daylight. They're deprived of outdoors. They're force-fed antibiotics in their food, which is another one that you've got to watch out for, because I see a lot of people going out and buying pork saying antibiotic free. Well, there's a reason why it's antibiotic free, because for the time that it's sitting in the finishing barn, they're not given antibiotics anymore. They can't be. It's just like this chicken is hormone free. Chickens that are used for meat chickens don't get hormones. Those chickens are ready to go in 6 to 8 weeks. They're designed to grow very, very rapidly. So, no, of course they're hormone free. We don't give chickens hormones. They don't need them. They're ready to go in 6 weeks. But here's the thing, folks. It's time to start educating ourselves about food. So anyway, at the same point in time, we're going to get away from that a little bit, because I wanted to talk about a couple of apps that you should get for your cell phone. And this is how you get around and start looking at deals. And the first one I want to show you, I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I'm going to put it up on the iPad here. Let's take this off here for a second. And that way you'll be able to see it better. And there we go. This is an app, it's called Flip. And Flip will give you all the flyers and sale flyers from your region. You just type in your postal code and away you go. But the one thing that I did notice, and I thought that this was great, and it's a really great deal, and I will go to the groceries. Things are starting to go up in price simply because of Christmas. No Frills has the whole pork picnics on for $1.99 a pound. This is great for sausage meat. This is great for a roast. All you have to do is cut the bone out and you have a beautiful pork butt roast. And guess what? Superstore is selling that same roast for $4.99 a pound. So you can imagine the savings that you're going to get. Now, you also see on their flyer that the chickens, and I'm showing the wrong one, that's what you get for having nimble fingers. The chickens are $2 and some odd cents a pound, and that's okay. Now, somebody was telling me the other day, and this is another one that really ticks me off. Well, I like my chicken thighs boneless and skinless. Why can't you take the bone out for yourself? It's really easy to do. We're going to be making some sausage, so we'll show you how to do it. And then you just peel the skin off. Boneless, skinless. You saved yourself about $3 a pound. Just remember, everything is processed, and every time it's touched by the butcher or the machine or whatever is doing it, it costs you more. But what I also liked is over at Save On Foods, and this is in Edmonton, of course, is that the Gala apples are 99 cents a pound. And the great thing about apples is that they can be used for everything. You can put them in sausage, you can sauce them, you can bake them, you can do just about whatever. And away things go. So do pick up this app. As I said, every flyer from Canadian Tire, from Superstore, from all those other things. And you can comparison shop at home. You can go and get the things that you need and save money at the same time. The other app I want to show you, and it's going to be a little hard to show you because I don't have it on the iPad, and it's really good that you have these apps on there because these stores do price match. But the thing is you have to show that it's on sale at the other store. So do take them along. But this is an app called Flash Food. If you look it up on Google, Flash Food. And what it does is it collects the bargains, and these are things that are been reduced to clear throughout the city. So we'll just go here and we will, and it's usually mainly the Superstore that does that, but I'm looking for the one that's close to us, but it gives all the locations. And away we go, and there you go. And it shows you all the things that are on sale. There you go, light sour cream, and it's about ready to expire, so it's $1.44. Yeah. And also you get these mixed produce boxes. A lot of them are still really good, believe me. We're gonna go out and buy one because just to see what we get, but it's for food that you're going to use in the next couple of days. and like I say, or whatever else that they have that's reduced to clear, and that will appear on that app. So, right now, because of the way things are, we want to shop smart. We want to save money. Chef Eric and I are going to be making this week a chicken with spinach and feta sausage. And so we're getting the grinder and everything ready to go. I have to pick up a couple more spices, but we'll be doing that for you guys. And just so you learn, sausages are easy to make. You don't have to have big stuffers and big grinders like I have. As a matter of fact, Uncle Wiener Wholesale has a beautiful hand meat grinder, but it also has the sausage stuffing tubes inside it as well for you to do it. But we'll be doing that, and we will be doing a beautiful pork sausage for Christmas, which is going to be pork and maraschino cherries, the same ones that we made last year. Chef Eric and I are going to make again this year so that everybody has some beautiful sausages to eat over the next little while. But we'll be doing all these things for you. The best part is that you'll be able to save money, and that's something that everybody has to do. And there is value on things that are homemade. There is value. And you learn a new skill at the same time. You don't have to go and buy sausages at the store. You can make them yourselves. No preservatives. Let's just do it. Let's show and build communities around things that we make and things that we bake. And look for bargains and look for sales and whatever. And believe me, I like to hear feedback from you guys because I want to know how you save money as well. So you have a good day. In our link, we have our Buy Me a Coffee app if you want to help support our channel. And we hope that you do still tune into the radio station. It's Outlaw Radio 1960. It's on live365.com. It's a beautiful day here in Edmonton. We're going to get out and do a little walking. We have a camera comparison to do. And I think that's about it for today. But we will be coming in. We will be making those lovely chicken, basil, and feta sausages. Chicken, spinach, and feta sausages for you. Have a lovely afternoon. See you later. Bye.